Hey guys, what's going on? Kirill here, and today I have a review on Nautica Voyage. Let's check out what I think of this fragrance. Let's go.
I'm gonna trip if you need time to think it over. I'm gonna trip cause you are fine. I'm not your lover. I'm gonna trip, I still believe you'll be my girl cause you wanted to.
Okay, so the presentation of this bottle, here it is. This is Nautica Voyage. In the front, on top of the cap, and on the bottom of the bottle, where it says 1 ounce, right above there's a serial number that's indented. It's not printed on the actual back of the bottom of the bottle. It's kind of indented above where it says 1 ounce. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Really hard to notice, but it's there. Okay, let's get into the fragrance. So for the notes, in this fragrance, in the top notes, we have apple and green notes. In the middle we have mimosa and lotus, and in the base notes we have amber, cedar, oak moss, and musk. So all these notes, what does it smell like? This fragrance opens up with a really fresh aquatic green apple note, which lasts for about 10 minutes as a dominant note, and then you have the lotus and the mimosa come in, give it the floral combination with the aquatic green apple, makes a really beautiful, unique scent. As this fragrance dries down, it becomes your amber cedar, as a lot of the aquatics do, and the musk fragrance. So you get really the amber and the cedar wood in a dry down. This fragrance is made really beautifully. One of the very few aquatics doesn't have any citrus in it, surprisingly, I know, which makes it very smooth and not sharp, which I think is the part that women really enjoyed about this fragrance. It's something different from every other aquatic out there. Mr. Sell did a great job on this fragrance, a master perfumer. He got, I don't know how Nautica got him to make this fragrance, how they paid him money, because he's a world famous, one of the best in the world perfumers, and Nautica is obviously not a very high-end, high-class company, but they got the best perfumer, and he created one of the best fresh fragrances in the market today that is very affordable, by the way. So smell is great. I really enjoy the smell, really fresh. One of my most complimented fragrances of all time. Longevity of this fragrance is actually very good for a fresh scent. I consistently get 7 to 12 hours. Actually recently, right before I did my review, I got 5.5 hours, and I was really surprised. But it kind of actually could be spotty, but it most of the times it gives me around the 8-hour range. 8, sometimes I even got 12, like I said, but it could also give you 5.5, so that's why it's really good. One of the best out there. For fresh fragrances, only Issey Miyake is better than this. As far as longevity is concerned, very good, but could be spotty every once in a while. Projection, really good projection. This is, I think, the strongest projection in the beginning that I've had in any scent out there. Only like Angelman and Lamal come in comparison. Really strong projection in the beginning on me, just probably because the ingredients are really synthetic and they really jump out. That strong projection lasts actually for quite a while. Not as strong as the initial projection, but for after 2.5-3 hours, still gives you a really good scent cloud, and then it comes closer to the skin and becomes more of a skin scent from about 4 hours all the way until it dries down 8 or 12 hours later. Versatility, as always, in the summer and spring, extremely versatile. Wear it to work, anything casual, just not a very high class fragrance, just a general aquatic versatility. Wear it anytime during spring and summer, amazing for those seasons, and pretty much it could be your only spring and summer fragrance for sure. Age, this one actually a great starter fragrance. Middle school and high school kids, check this out. I highly recommend. Price, this is, in my opinion, the best value for your buck fragrance. I know people who bought this at Walmart, but not the small bottle, the big one, the 100 milliliter. That's 3 times bigger than this, for $15. Yeah, 15. That is just unbelievable price for fragrance of this quality. The best, if you can tell me any fragrance that's better than this, that is $20 and below, comment and tell me, because out of my experience, and I've smelled hundreds of fragrances, and I've tried cheapies, and this is the best cheapy but goody fragrance in the market, in my opinion. So any age can wear it, but middle school and high school kids, great starter fragrance. All the way up to an older gentleman, he could wear it because the dry down with the amber musk in the woods, he's gonna enjoy that combination. It's not too, it's not gonna be too young. Aquatics generally are this way. Fresh fragrance, anybody can pull it off. Perfect setting. A perfect setting for this is just really casual, summer day, walking out with a t-shirt, white t-shirt like this, some jeans, white sneakers, and you're walking around outside, enjoying a summer day. That's what this fragrance is all about. Season, summer, and spring. The shining part. The shining part for this fragrance for me is the opening. When it opens up, the apple, green apple combination. Even when the middle notes come in with the mimosa and the lotus, the floral comes in to join the apple. It is very nice still. Enjoy that part very much. When the cedar comes in, I still like it with the cedar amber thing going on, but I don't love it. The cedar is just, I want the fragrance to stay fresh, but of course the perfumer Mercer Cell, I'm not gonna say anything. He's a genius. This fragrance, I'm sure he didn't have a lot of money to work with this one. He did an amazing job for what he had to work with. Amazing fragrance. I'm impressed. Opponent cologne for this fragrance. What could it be? What is a scent that when I'm getting ready to go out in the morning or in the afternoon, what scent could I pick instead of Nautica Voyage that works for the same setting, for the same atmosphere, for the same temperature outside? We have Nautica Voyage, and then its opponent, Versace Pour Homme. Who wins? Nautica Voyage wins. I love it. They both have the floral in the pretty much the opening, not the initial opening, but Versace Pour Homme has the floral in the opening. Nautica has floral about 10 minutes after you put it on, but they both have the cedar wood, amber, dry down. Very similar vibe for both of them. Nautica, I think, is just better in my opinion. I enjoy it a lot more. The ladies also enjoy it a lot more. Would I buy this again? Would I buy this again when this bottle runs out? Of course I would. I want to keep this one in my collection as long as I have interest. Maybe forever. Very special place in my heart for this fragrance. Rating. Okay, so smell. I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 4. Delicious. 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 Longevity. Longevity, I'm gonna give this 1.5 out of 2. Half a point deduction just because of that 5.5 hours that I got one time, or a few times actually. It could get spotty, so I don't want to give it a full 100% score because it didn't deserve it. It didn't last on me a few times, so I'm sorry, Nautica. I don't want to do this, but I have to. Projection, half a point deduction. In the beginning, monster, but doesn't keep it up. Still really great. Probably the best projection you're gonna have on a fresh fragrance. Can't ask for too much more, but I could. Half a point deduction. Versatility. Versatility gets my standard half a point deduction for an aquatic. Summer and spring, really versatile. The only time you can't wear it is when you're gonna put some suit on or something. Not really dressing up fragrance. Not really high class fragrance, but casual. Anything you do in the summer, spring, work, play, anything, any place you go, you can wear this stuff. Even in the club. In the summer in the club, it projects. It's gonna do its job. So overall, this fragrance gets 8 out of 10 from me, and this is a really strong 8. It doesn't have any weak points. It does everything really solid. As you can see, I gave it a half point deduction down the line in every single category. So it's really strong everywhere, all around. But it's not mastered in anything. 3.5 for smell out of 4. This is a great smell. One of my favorites. Only half a point away from being perfect smell. For a fresh fragrance, you can't ask for much more. 8 out of 10 for me. Easily could have been an 8.5 or 9. I'm just being really strict on this one. Trust me. You could consider this a 9 easily in my book. But I have to be fair. I have to be strict. Fair, but stern. 8 out of 10. Nautica Voyage. Thanks for watching. I see you guys.
But never say never, 'cause you never know.